And on that subject, I regret to have to begin tonight with the terrible news of the layoffs at the GM plant in Ingersoll. I spoke to the union representative for the area, Mike, earlier today, who was heartbroken and rattled with the conversations he would be having later that day with family members, learning that they would be going, friends and family and brothers and sisters would be going home to tell their kids that they no longer have a job. Now, let's start with the obvious fact that the destructive tariffs of Donald Trump are utterly unacceptable and wrong, and we will fight back against them. But we will also fight to protect the jobs of our workers. Conservatives will put in place a fund to give liquidity to our manufacturers, to keep paying workers, keep them employed, minimize the disruption until hopefully we can get this dispute resolved. We also intend to incentivize Canadians to buy Canadian-made automobiles. And that's why I'm pleased to announce that as Prime Minister, for as long as these tariffs are in place, there will be no federal sales tax on Canadian-made cars and trucks. We will fight for the workers, and we need a plan to do that. But right now, the Liberals, under Mark Carney, have no such plan. He told Canadians that he had a very productive phone call with Donald Trump and that they made progress. Well, what progress? Just days after this productive call, Trump actually increased tariffs on Canada, and then a few weeks later, he paused the tariffs on almost every country in the world except Canada. Now, to be clear, I'm not blaming Mr. Carney for Mr. Trump's wrong-headed tariffs. Nobody can control what President Trump does. But that's exactly the point. Mark Carney is running on the false promise that somehow he can magically handle Trump or control him into doing what he wants, when precisely the opposite is the case. Obviously, we will fight to get an end to the tariffs while protecting our sovereignty, starting on day one. But we must focus on what we can control in this country. And what we can control is reversing the disastrous liberal economic policies that put us in this position of weakness in the first place.